Okay. So the second way of getting music to play that DJs use is streaming. So there are sites that your software can link to pull tracks down from the internet and play, just like you would for like your Apple Music or your TIDAL services or your streaming services. There are some that will allow you to play tracks. Let's jump to that. Okay, so here in Serato, you can have your streaming services listed under your crates. Now, I talk a lot about Serato because this is what I've used for years. Eventually, I'm going to go in and do a recap of all, or a comparison of all the softwares. Just hadn't gotten to it yet. So we're going to talk Serato today. So Serato will incorporate those streaming services inside of your crates. All right, you can also do searches, and I'll show you that in a bit. But in order to turn this on, you have to go up to the cogwheel into your settings and go to library and display. And at the bottom, it says music streaming, right? So in music streaming, you'll see show streaming services, you'll see Beatport, you'll see BeatSource, SoundCloud, and TIDAL. So you would just check these radio buttons, check, 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 for all the ones that you want to show up inside of your Serato crate system, right? For me, I only have TIDAL. I probably could attach my SoundCloud, but I never used it. There's also Beatport and BeatSource. So if we go back, I have my TIDAL account attached to Serato. Now, there are some, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But if you wanted to search TIDAL, the entire TIDAL catalog, I have to select this TIDAL button next to my search and put something in. Now, the reason why I'm searching for this particular track is because it just dropped not too long ago. So this kind of gives you a benefit of using a streaming service that you can get songs that are uploaded onto sites right away. So if you look, I'm looking at Uncle Murda, the wrap up of 2024, right? I always listen to these at the beginning of the year. Yeah, so Uncle Murda does these wrap up 2024 tracks. He's not the originator, but I don't think he cares. So, so the originator of the wrap ups was Skills, right? Mad Skills. So shouts out to Skills in Virginia. But Uncle Murda, he does his thing with him. You know, it's entertainment. But whatever. The reason why I'm showing this is it's January 1st, and this track just got released, right? Probably a couple hours ago. So I can get to tracks right away and incorporate those tracks in Serato immediately. Like that is a huge benefit of using streaming services. Now I'm in the house, I'm in my office, so it doesn't really matter if I have the internet. I'm gonna have the internet. As you can see, it takes some time for the track to load, but once it's loaded, I could turn off the internet and this track will still play for this track. Now I'll lose all other search items in TIDAL in my Serato, but once that track loads, you are good to go. All right. So I'm showing you this because there is a big benefit of using streaming services. If I didn't have this song, which I don't have this song in my database, then I can use streaming services to produce that. So let's jump over to look at a little bit of what those streaming services are, right? So, okay, so the first screen I'll show you is the TIDAL. So TIDAL was one of the options inside of Serato. I can go here to DJ. If you don't use, depending on your equipment, right, you can go to DJ. Right now I'm in the supported devices section of TIDAL, and I just want to see, okay, what does TIDAL support when it comes to DJ? So you got your Denon DJs, your DJ Pro, your Pioneer DJ, as most of my equipment is under Pioneer, Serato, eDJing, virtual DJ. You have a number of decks, 3, DJ used, dejuiced, or whatever you want to call it. So they do support all of these systems, and you can use that TIDAL, your TIDAL subscription, to access these. Now, TIDAL, there is an additional charge that goes along with your regular TIDAL subscription. So if you're just listening to TIDAL, using TIDAL as your streaming services, and you're paying for it outright, and you want to add it as a DJ service, you have to pay an additional fee, right? So you can start your free trial, but there is additional fee. I think I pay about 20 bucks for the full. I can stream on my phone when I'm out, or I can actually use those tracks for DJing as well. It's about $20 right now. Again, Jan 1st, you know, 2025 is what we're looking at here. So you can incorporate that into something that you use on a regular basis if you're paying for streaming services. The next one is Beatport. So Beatport is another streaming services, and as you can see, Essentials it runs anywhere between 11 to 30 bucks, depending on what you're looking for, right? What you are pulling into Serato. So this is Beatport website, Beatport mobile app, Beatport DJ app, right? For 16 bucks, you get unlimited re-downloads of purchased tracks, right? So that's inside of your advanced. That's the most popular for them. And then you have the professional unlimited re-downloads of purchased tracks, full-length track playback. Tong DJ Academy Lite is in there, so they may have some training, but you could just come to Cheat Code and get all your training. All right, so you can try these. Again, these are trial versions. I may try them to see what they do and then maybe make a video about them a little bit more extensively. BeatSource. So BeatSource is another option that has a $13 to $35. Again, over 7 million tracks, full-length track playback. There's a DJ app. There's platform integration for DJs, standard audio quality, right? And then you have 7 million tracks, full-length track playback, BeatSource DJ app, DJ platform integration, highest quality lossless audio. So this is a big one because, again, we're talking about quality of sound, right? You can go low, but the quality of sound may not be better with, I don't care what kind of speakers you get. If your track is a horrible quality, then that's what it's going to spit out. Offline library and exclusive DJ edits. So you get your instrumentals, your acapellas. This is something that I know TIDAL doesn't have much of, right? Your acapellas and things of that nature. But, you know, Serato has some tools that you can use to kind of get around that. All right, you got your clean edits. Again, something Serato doesn't have too much of is those clean edits. You may be able to find some clean tracks here or there, but it's not readily available. All right. And then you have SoundCloud. So a lot of SoundCloud artists will allow you, you can link your SoundCloud account to Serato. You can make your playlists inside of your SoundCloud account, and those playlist items will be available inside of Serato as long as you sign up and you have an account. Depending on the artist, they may allow you to download them. Other artists, it's just simply streaming directly from SoundCloud. So all my SoundCloud artists out there, here's a DJ tip for you to get some exclusive tracks played. Promote your SoundCloud account. All right. So streaming, again, is another way of you being able to pull tracks down and play them instantly. The only downfall to streaming, again, is most cases, with exception of some, right, that offline availability, offline library, if you do not have internet in your location that you're DJing, you will not have access to any of this music. So that's the big thumbs down that they haven't figured out yet. And I'm saying that because I think eventually they're going to figure that out, and then we don't have to download tracks. It'll be fully streaming or fully some way for you to grab tracks that are external. All right. So those are the two biggest ways to either download the track, or you can stream the track directly from one of those given sites. Okay, and the third way is really a bonus way, right? Here's a cheat code for you, right? The best way to get music, especially new music, is to, connect with the artist. Connect directly with the artist that you're looking for the tracks. Now, this may be hard for your larger stars, right? But for your local artists and your artists that are on their way up, right? You may want to connect with them using social media. So social media is a big tool that you can utilize. Share their music, ask them questions. They may send you tracks because they want to promote their music. So share that stuff. If you really like music, this is why you're into DJing, then share those local artist tracks, or share those artist tracks that you really found to be great. They may start sharing music. They may get you on an email list. I know some record companies have an email list that they'll send out blasts of new music that they want to promote, and you may get part of that email list. I'm on a couple myself. and they will email you the tracks directly before anyone else even has them. So we're talking about exclusives, right? So that's one way of actually getting tracks that you need to play music, is really connecting with artists, connecting with record companies, connecting with people, and getting that music. Another connection cheat code is connect with other DJs. DJs make remixes, they make extended versions, they make local kind of versions, the sound that fits to them. I know New Orleans has a sound, Baltimore has a sound, you know, Cali has a sound, New York has a sound, Jersey has a sound, Jersey party music, Baltimore club music, Chicago has a sound. You know, everybody has a certain tweak of music sound that goes along with it, right? A drill version of something. And DJs are the people that are making that music. So connect with other DJs, reach out to other DJs, get on DJ forums. There's tons of them on Facebook. I know a lot of people don't use Facebook, but be part of a community that is willing to share music, willing to share ideas, and willing to get you into, you know, different places to allow yourself to be introduced to other groups of individuals that'll get you the music that you need. That is a cheat code. You got to talk to people. You got to promote. You got to promote yourself. You got to ask. You know, closed mouths don't get fed, I think is the saying, right? So worst they can say is no, right? So this year I do implore you to go out, reach out to other people, connect with other people. I've connected with DJs all over the world, and we do share ideas. We sometimes share tracks as well, depending on what's needed, or if I'm traveling to DJ. So that is the cheat code for today. Connect, connect, connect. Connect with your artists, connect with your DJs. Get the music you need, get the exclusive, so when you get to an event, you have all the tools to rock out. You can actually share those items with those people as they party and maybe give them something they've never heard before. And that's what makes a good DJ. Thank you again for listening to Cheat Code, watching Cheat Code. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment as much. If I said something wrong, comment. If you've used any of those record pools, or if you used any of those streaming services, let me know down bottom in the comments how you feel about those or your opinion on those, and we can get it going. But I think I'll eventually go into each and every one and give you a fair opinion about each streaming service or each download service or record pool service. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask the question in the comment. I'll reach out as soon as I can. Thanks for watching Cheat Code. Yours truly, DJ Mike Marvelous, Marvelous DJs. Let's go.